Hello, my fellow MCU fandom. I am Axat the Marveler, and I watched Wonder Man. The series is a love letter to Hollywood, so I'll try to begin each episode's review with a quote about acting from that episode. So join me on this journey to the center of an actor's mind. Side note, Wonder Man reminds me a little of the Watchmen series, which is DC, because Yahya Mateen plays a power suppressed superhero in that show too. It's a good series with strong performances, so I recommend it to superhero fandom. Now, let's go to the first episode, Excelsior. The real work is living. Abso truthat, Mandarin, Gandhiji, Ben Kingsley, Trevor John Slattery, Mad Men, vodka drinker Roger Sterling, Steve Rogers connect to Morgan Rogers scoring goals versus Manchester United, red and white, lots of spirals. But let's get back to Wonder Man. I binge watched the show because after a long week of hard work, a long night of TV is a therapeutic break from serious thinking, suspension of disbelief, TV tropes, wiki walking, increased knowledge, no more. Acting isn't a job, it's a calling. Episode 2 quote. Wonderful to see Joe Pantoliano from The Matrix play a fictionalized version of himself, like actors do in Curb Your Enthusiasm. Pretty good. My real life is almost all acting because I have a 3-year-old baby. Cue Baby's Day Out poster in Joey Pants's house. And she already acts like Elsa singing Let It Go, Let It Go from Frozen. It's nice to see the superpower being put in the background as a slow burn, not overpowering the story. You can always find a way to act. Truer words were never spoken while chilling out on a struggling actor's couch. And crashing said struggling actor's mummy's birthday party just to gain inside info about the suppressed superpowers of our actor who tries to find deeper meaning in every character. I relate a lot to his angst against family complications amongst relations are a dime a dozen. That is why I want Aditya to be a single child and make many friends. That is something that our Wonder Man has never done, which amazes his mummy and converts Mr. Slattery. Olaf is in the house. Josh Gad's gullible snowman has a starring cameo in this episode right from the start, even as things start getting trippy. Aditya just finished memorizing Frozen and is now deep into Frozen 2, which is exactly the kind of spiral I love to see connecting my life and Hollywood's flashy lifestyle, which I aspire to and manifest like Gen Z does, because I can never know which moment will be my last. So I live life fast and put it all out there on this digital platform, doing what I can to create a portfolio full of my positive intent of being nice and never hurting a soul, unlike idiotic businessmen acting like patriotic peacemakers. But let's get back to our portal opening literal doorman story. In this flashback black and white episode does a good job of using Jay Gad, who will be seen in 2027 in Spaceballs 2. So I continue to provide this running commentary like a stream of consciousness thingy, channeling my inner J Joy Z. James Joyce. It's your job as an actor to experience life, not enjoy it. Although it helps if you have a bit of self-inflicted masochist streak in your mental spectrum, because life will give you more lemons than you can make lemonade with. Just gotta keep trucking, no matter what comes my way, until I either hit the big payday or life goes by in a flash, faster than that episode named Found Footage, which just flew by as the shortest episode of Wonder Man, and the stakes are still low. I have a feeling it will all sort itself out. That's almost, but not quite, entirely like my take on this life we live. 6 hourism, And if you don't know, watch my videos about my personal existential philosophy after you view this review. Simon is yawning and so am I at 2 in the morning, but I know I have seen Von Kovac before in the latest Superman, being an egomaniacal dictator puppeteered by Lex Luthor, and pow! Without any warning, a guy's head gets a hole punched in it by our very ordinary Wonder Man. But thankfully it's just a dream and he gets back to acting by being a sum of experiences rather than just one big factor of having a superpower. And so, our actors land the leading parts. I wonder why the 7th episode is named Kathy Friedman, beginning with a flashback to the scene we have seen before of kid Simon watching Wonder Man with his dad in a theatre, or what we would call a cinema hall when I was a child, where so many of my character traits seem rooted. But back to Wonder Man and the Mandarin, which is what I feel this show should be named. Kathy Friedman, the South African-born Canadian writer, would agree with me, I think, but this is the New York Times we are talking about. Third Rock from the Sun's Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character assassination was done by this woman. In the penultimate episode, Wonder Man triggers a big bang after he figures out that Gandhi Trevor Slattery was working with the DDC to prove that his superpowers were dangerously explosive. Remember how I said that a lot of our motivation is rooted in our childhood? Yeah, so is Wonder Man's great desire to be Wonder Man on screen. So I guess I want to be the next Shah Rukh Khan / Amir Khan hybrid in Bollywood, but no, not really. I actually want to be a character actor like Irfan Khan or many of my Bihari idols like Manoj Bajpayee, who I have talked about before recently. So after you watch this, watch my other videos to find out more about me while I do what I do best. Record self-tapes. Also, remember how I said that this show should be Wonder Man and the Mandarin? The finale works out that way, with Simon breaking out Slattery with an unbelievable plan. I mean, come on. But hey, we gotta suspend our disbelief to enjoy superhero shows, don't we? I've talked about that too, so check out what I say and tell me what you think about Wonder Man, the MCU and life, the universe and everything. Excelsior, and here's me, Axat the Marveler, signing off from this long idiosyncratic binge watch review of Wonder Man. Lol, 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 lol. Olaf is in the house. Josh Gad's gullible snowman has a starring cameo in this episode right from the start, even as things start getting trippy. Advitya just finished memorizing Frozen and is now deep into Frozen 2, which is exactly the kind of spiral I love to see connecting my life and Hollywood's flashy lifestyles, which I aspire to and manifest like Gen Z does, because I can never know which moment will be my last. So I live life fast and put it all out there on this digital platform, doing what I can to create a portfolio full of my positive intent of being nice and never hurting a soul, unlike idiotic businessmen acting like patriotic peacemakers. But let's get back to our petrol portal opening literal doorman story. Eating without expelling Jay Gad after binge drinking a bottle ain't the best situation, but this flashback black and white episode does a good job of using Jay Gad, who will be seen in 2027 in Spaceballs 2, while I watch episode 5 and continue to provide this running commentary like a stream of consciousness thingy channeling my inner Jay Joycey.